What's up YouTube, it's Giddy here. Today I'll be talking about patch 3 and what I think of it. Is it a good thing, is it a bad thing? But first things first, the gameplay in the background is just for the background. This video is about me talking about patch 3. And yeah, so first thing I'll be talking about is the main points of patch 3, the main, deal breakers, that's actually changed. So yeah, so first thing would be 3-second violation. I think that's a good thing, if anything, because it's encouraging all these centers that just sit under the rim and grab rebounds and put out screens to actually run around and actually do something for once. I think that is a good thing, and that if you were a smart enough player, you wouldn't actually ever get called for it. The 3-second violation, it's not that hard. Don't sit in the paint for too long. I know sometimes you can just get boxed in and you get called for it, that's unlucky and all, but don't ever get in that position. Try to get out of it as soon as possible. Another thing is the illegal screens. I reckon it is a good thing, but at the same time it's not, because sometimes you'd just be standing still and then you'd be trying to screen for someone and you'd get called for it, and it's a little bit harsh, the call system on that. But again, it's a good thing, because people just, before the patch 3 came out, people would just screen for their mates and then they'd shoot threes. That's all they'd do. They wouldn't shoot mid-ranges, they wouldn't do dunks, they wouldn't do layups. All they would do is shoot threes. And that's a good thing, if anything, that you try to do too many screens, you're going to get called for it eventually, And 2K actually said that they have made a lot of improvements to the overall experience of MyPark and Pro-Am, which I reckon they have, because ever since patch 3 came out, I haven't got that delay that you used to get, that bad delay you'd get, and the lag, and how your shot meter would go up so slowly because of the lag. It's unplayable. I think they've definitely fixed that, because it's not like that anymore. It's good for me, and people have been saying the same thing, and it's easy to get green releases now. So anything, they've actually improved it and actually listened to the community a bit, and that's a good thing. But another thing they didn't do is add rep to Pro-Am, and everyone wanted this. That's why Pro-Am is so freaking dead. You have to actually get 5 of your own teammates and then 5 others just to play a Pro-Am game, and that is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They need to implement that in a patch 4 and listen to the community. They have to do that. Otherwise it's already dead now, Pro-Am, but it's gonna, I don't actually know how more dead it can be, because I can never find games with people, so the Australian lobbies at least. They've made the 3-point shot harder to hit now, which is a good thing. But people have been complaining about the mid-range, that it's completely broken for them. I don't think that is the case for me at all. I still get green releases from mid-ranges if you're wide open, and most of the time I do hit them. So unless it's just different for some people, maybe they need to change their shot up, and yeah, that's it. But I think that's good for me. They've toned down the zigzag cheese that people used to do. How if someone's screening for them, they just keep doing that side-to-side cheese and then find a open for a 3 or a mid-range, whatever. They've toned that down a lot, because I've seen people do it and it's not as effective at all as it used to be. They've actually screwed up how to do alley-oops and then dunking the ball, because the last 6 times I've attempted dunks after someone's alley-oop to me, I've just missed a wide open shot when no one is on me. I think 2K have just screwed that up completely, because I've seen people do the same thing, and it's not just me. Everyone's missing their dunks after alley-ooping, you get them sometimes, but you miss them a majority of the time. It's freaking ridiculous. I don't know what's with that. They need to fix that up. And they've definitely, I don't know how people would have got legend, if they played the same amount of games as another person that's not legend, because if both people go for grades and stuff like that, how does that make it so one person gets legend before another person? And I reckon that's strictly just 2K's game being broken, because I've heard people that they're repped and froze freeze, from All-Star 1 to 2, mine froze a lot, and then for someone it didn't as much in the ones that it did for me. I reckon that's just completely dumb how mine froze and other people's don't. And I don't know how they're gonna fix that. I don't know if they're gonna even bother, but like, I think people know what I'm talking about. How are some people like so high if you play the same amount of games and you always get good grades, but you're just not there yet? But you know, that's just, you know, you're gonna have to just get past that. But anyways guys, that is the end of this video. If you did enjoy the video, like and subscribe. And overall, I reckon patch 3 was definitely a better thing. You know, there's ups to it and then downsides to it, but I reckon it was a good thing. Anyways, that is it, and I'll see you in the next one.